Biafrans home and abroad, I greet you this moment and I welcome you to Biafra Universal TV. This moment I found it imperative to inform every Biafran home and diaspora to understand that there will be no going back for Biafra freedom restoration, and that is why you see Biafran Liberation Armies, Biafra Resistance Armies, and many more that are coming in recent days to come. So I'm here to inform you formally that it has been predetermined to make sure that the activities of terrorists in Biafra land is put to an end without further delay, because we have come to discover from the eyes of the law and the international constitution that Biafrans have every right to self-determination and for self-defense. So whatever anybody may baptize it and call it, it is not true. Biafrans are not practicing genocide. They are not practicing terrorism, and they don't have a hand in kidnapping and raping that is going on in Nigeria. Therefore, I want to inform you that you are very important and you are a valued asset. Through your information, useful information, positive informations on where and how the Nigerian military terrorists are going about their terrorist activities in Biafra land, which will not be tolerated nor condoned by any one of us, either group or personnel, that have decided to disrupt the peace, unity, and mutual understanding of Biafrans. It cannot be tolerated, like I said. So, for this reason, we move forward to see the end of our detractors. As they are crying, Nigerian soldiers and DSS and police are crying. This is just the beginning of the iceberg. It's a tip of the iceberg. We are coming up gradually, and gradually we are going to saturate east, north, south, and west. As it stands this day, that every country on earth you shall find Biafrans, without relegation, without molestation, and without limitation. Biafra is a legal nation, legal organization, legal people. We have nothing to do with illegality nor criminality. Therefore, I'm here to inform you that as Nigeria government is looking for one to incriminate, meanwhile, criminality and kidnapping and terrorism is their activities. They have nothing to offer the citizens than to expose them to perpetual danger that nobody can avert it, but to thank God for the Commander-in-Chief of United States of Biafra, who have risen up to make sure that his people are being protected and saved from the hands of the tyrannic and oligarchy government going on in Nigeria. Without further delay, I want to inform you that in no distant time, few weeks ahead, new soldiers are going to be unveiled. And these soldiers, they don't need the weapon, they don't need anything, because they are professionally trained to fight with the bare hand. So anyhow it is going to happen, we shall make it happen. And this is part of my previous journey. So, because if Biafra definitely shall become a nation, you will not spare your money, you will not spare yourself, your wisdom, your knowledge, and everything that made you who you are. You must have to spend it to ensure the reality of Biafra sovereign nation. We are going without looking back. We are moving in synergy. We are moving in one accord. The unification of Biafra people, of Biafran soldiers, are very clear and confirmed that from now henceforth, more power will be dished out. More soldiers will be dished out. Understand? And our police are standing by. Like I said previously, any moment from now, that quantity of Biafran police will be unveiled without further delay. Our CIDs are standing by. The FBI are standing by. So all what I'm telling you now is that every necessary thing that made up a country, we have it even more than those countries that have been existing before Biafra agitation presently started. And we are going to do good thing. And we shall make sure that peace and unity reigns in the land of Biafra. Because this is the only place we have comfort. This is the only place we rely. This is the only place we go everywhere we want to go. And at the end of the day, we come back to rest. So we will not tolerate anybody trying to negotiate or saying how much will he or she pay us for us to relinquish our land of nativity to him or her. Irrespective of the color, the race, the language, we are not playing hanky-panky with the Biafra nation and the Biafra people. We are very sincere, very open, willing to do much more than anybody expected. It's a matter of money. It's a matter of cash. But we cannot eat money. We cannot use money for something that doesn't make sense. We have to utilize money for important issue like a Biafra nation to make sure that Biafra nation is restored as it's supposed to be. So permit me to say that anything you spend money on is a problem you solved. And when you are solving a problem, nobody will be happy that you are solving your problem. When you are coming up with wisdom that God has given to you to savage your people from the pervading and ravaging of Nigerian military terrorists, nobody will congratulate you, because even some of your people, called the Igbo people, and some Biafrans are against you because of peanut they are making. They call money from Nigeria government, because they refuse to understand that Nigeria government take them for granted and they have become a substitute, very irrelevant. As long as Nigeria government is concerned, no Igbo politician is regarded and no Igbo elite is valued. So Nigeria government have relegated them to the background. But all sincerely speaking, what I'm saying this moment, that this new generation of Biafra that have gotten up now to do the needful cannot be stopped by any person or persons. So, with vibrant ideas to fulfill our divine mandate and agenda, we believe that every Biafran is important to contribute from his or her own side. Your contribution may be prayer. Your contribution may be fasting. Your contribution may be useful information on the whereabouts of our detractors. Because as you are giving out this crucial information and people are being protected, you at the same time will not lack protection. Fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that as you are making a move for the actualization of Biafran nation, you will not be left behind, no matter whatever it is. Your protection, your security is maximally assured that you will not lose your life in this struggle for Biafra restoration, which I believe that in no distant time that United States of Biafra shall be restored, a full nation. As we proceed, you are going to hear the information in detail. We have come and we are not going back until we have seen our major objectives achieved. And how are we going to achieve these objectives? We have relevantly agreed on one thing and speaking in one voice. I'm not here to divulge the Ignacacos meeting and concrete understanding that is reigning now between the mutual Biafran's heart, because there are people who have condescended that anything that have to do with Nigeria exempt to them, because now they have realized by the gospel preaching of Hamadike one of Igbo land, Mazen Namdekano, that they are doomed and they are being deceived all these years, that Biafrans and Igbos are not in the agenda of Nigeria system. So for this reason, they have decided to take the bull by the horn by stepping forward to take their destinies into their hands. Because if they didn't fight today, nobody will fight for them and their children and children. So he who fights and runs lives to fight another day. So I leave you here till we meet again.